For the first time, many of us are experiencing protests and riots in our own city, and there are a lot of questions. We want to answer those while providing you historical context of the racial injustices throughout our society, causing African Americans to respond through emotion. CBS 4's Darius Johnson speaks to an expert and someone who has lived through similar experiences before to talk about how we got here. He joins us now live in the newsroom with more. Darius?
Yeah, Lindsay, what I've seen and heard from folks and what I felt over the last few days, we're hearing the voices of those who have felt silenced. That feeling and the growing frustrations of seeing someone just like you killed by police has sparked these movements and a new conversation.
What a protest is people who are peacefully protesting a cause or an issue, and they're letting their voices be heard in that protest or that march for the cause that they're protesting. A riot is when people take that to another extent and they do damage to property or to people.
Protests and riots have different outcomes but have the potential to lead societal change. But are they sending the same message?
I think the same message could be sent in that it's showing that people are fed up. For me, thinking about it broadly, what's been happening over the past 8 days across the country and starting in Minneapolis and then spreading through other cities throughout the country.
Assistant Professor Eva Paitri has been closely watching the nationwide protests and riots following the death of George Floyd, some of those resulting in hugs, others resulting in destruction.
This is a different generation of individuals, and they express their pain in different ways than previous generations have expressed their pain. Nobody hears us when we're peaceful. So people will hear us when we riot, when we loot, when we vandalize.
A unified message to end systematic racism, but a statement many don't understand the history behind.
We see high-profile examples of this just with even in the past month, but we can think about, the past 5 years, this consistently happening, and then it's not even the past 5 years, right? It's in our full history.
We're talking about a history that started back in slavery with the slave patrols and then policing in the South and what we're seeing today.
In the 60s, civil rights activists marched, protested, and pushed for equality. They believed nonviolent acts were most effective.
It was viewed a lot differently as to what would be the best approach that would not harm the movement but would enhance the movement.
The movement continued 30 years later in the 90s after the beating of Rodney King in Los Angeles, that time sparking riots.
It shocked me that all of that tension and anger still existed in us, where the whole country erupted.
Now it erupts again 30 years later, George Floyd's death sparking outrage.
I don't want the history books to say the 2020 protests were violent and based on looting, because I just don't think that is the case either. And I think that would be a huge mistake because there are so many people protesting peacefully and not causing any sort of destruction.
And until we undo the injustices, this kind of movement is going to continue to happen in this country, and there will be no peace until there's true justice.
So this movement that we're seeing is a continuation of the anger and emotions of generations. Paitri and Harrison both stressed to me that the actions we've seen over the last week will spark awareness and hopefully lead to change. Reporting in the newsroom this evening, Darius Johnson, CBS 4 News.
Thank you so much, Darius.